Let's see now. Let's switch things up a bit. I don't think I even want this particular upgrade for my ship's weapons. Bombs seem fun, but I'm not sure I want them either. How about I invest in turret upgrades instead? I've invested in anti-L, I can't invest in upgrades to it. Not quite yet. But I can suddenly get a flamethrower, can't upgrade it. Ooh, I can upgrade the artillery tower, there we go. Well, the artillery tower shoots long-range explosive shells, most effective against groups of enemies. Can be used with good results against all types of ground units. It can shoot above obstacles, however it cannot shoot at enemies that are too close. Guess that's okay. I can also get a flame artillery tower. Shoots a volley of 3 incendiary projectiles against ground units at long distances. It ignites the ground, deals damage over time to all units that hit directly or pass through the fire. That's quite handy. And then I can get the regular flamethrower tower for short range damage. I guess that's the way to go. I'm not particularly fond of these alternative weapons, so I'll just focus on the plasma. Sticking with faster repairs. A longer fence would be welcome, but it is unavailable. And there are no more points left to spend here. Let's stick with this.
Another core is approaching landing. We will establish a foothold on this continent and cut humans off from rich hydrocarbon fuel deposits. Our secondary goal is to complement the geodetic network, which will enable a subterranean link with other cores and will speed up the planet's assimilation process. Your task is to secure the Harvester core and to eliminate any threats.
What do humans do in response?
The X-Morph have landed next to the refinery. They probably want to stop our fuel production and claim our resources. This cannot happen. Losing these supplies would drastically limit our defensive capabilities.
Oh my goodness, very limited waves. Some tanks, some heavy ground units over there, and over here, light ground units. How do I redirect them then? Presumably around here. Well, I could have them converge over there. Actually, here's the plan. Let's have both of them head in the same direction. Needlessly. But inevitably. Connecting. Oh, I see. They instead choose to go all the way around there. Well, that's not happening. Perfect. Upgrade. Artillery, flame artillery. Alright, that might not be the best of choices. I have to leave that for some other spot. Ooh, I could redirect them further over here. That's fascinating. Force them to go north. Incredible. What a horrifying path I'm forcing them to take. How long is the range of the artillery? Pretty damn impressive. Alright. We're in business. I'll hoover up more resources to upgrade this further.
Tanks joining the attack.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens.
Charge up the attack. Blast the tanks. Hoovering this up. Heading south. We seem to have a decent bit of
Light ground forces on site. Commencing attack.
ground to collect and continue the slaughter. Whoa. These things hit hard.
Fighters ETA 3 seconds.
Not looking forward to those jet fighters arriving, but fair enough. Here they are. Gather this up. I want to upgrade the towers, come on. Oh boy. All of them are traveling down the same path. That's cute. Here's this.
It's going to be hard to reach the X-Morph core in this terrain. We've developed a new type of unit for such scenarios. Deploy Grasshopper Assault Infantry.
Warning. We are detecting a new kind of human threat. These units can jump over laser fences and terrain obstacles. Calibrate your defenses accordingly.
I guess I'll just use enough firepower to slay them. But I have to worry about early units. Also, let's upgrade this. The flame tower. Well, the flame artillery tower, I should say. Works against ground, doesn't work against air. What about these air forces? Well, hopefully I can deal with them using an anti-air tower. Do I need two? Let's use two. That's two. As for these hoppers, well,
Not enough resources.
oh, I barely do not have enough resources. Well, I'll try to take care of them with my little ship first and foremost, and then And then I should be able to get another tower here. Although this is in the range of the artillery, so it should be toast anyway.
Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base.
Well, young
Armor squad
grasshopper.
ready to deploy. The hit is coming.
The damn Reapers.
Assault helicopters ready. On course to alien base.
Hoover this up. Dealing with the helicopters now. Hoover it up. Oh, there we go. I can afford one more tower. Or I can afford to upgrade some of these things.
Light ground recon team moving towards alien base.
Upgrading this into well, artillery.
Gunships attacking the alien.
Hoovering up. Hoovering up again.
The first wave of grasshoppers wasn't enough to destroy the alien core.
No kidding.
We're opening an additional assault direction north of their base. New anti-air tanks are going to support the attack.
The battle zone has been expanded.
Wave 3 out of 6. Oh boy, yes, coming from all directions. Can I redirect them onto the same route? Not always, no. This northwestern direction requires attention all of its own. However, my artillery towers are doing quite well. Let's upgrade this to an artillery flame tower. There's an additional plane path over here. And thus I believe I ought to move my anti-air towers. Might as well elongate the path of ground troops a smidgen while I'm at it. Just connect, come on. How about like this? Can you connect now? It was connected. Yes, they have to go around this. Marvelous. Now let's spend those additional resources on the western path. These guys ought to be able to handle the forces. At least I sincerely hope so. What about you guys? Well, I could redirect them here with powerful towers And have them just circle through the... Or I could have them go through here. No, that's no good. I could redirect them 1, 2, and then they would just go through here. I think it's more important to cut off this path and have them go all the way around the... Actually, this is more important. This is more impactful. There we go, redirected, and now I could redirect them further south. Oh, they're not even bothering to go through. Yeah, they can't go through here. That's perfectly fine. I could cut them off here. That'll force them to go around anyway. That is the way. Gotta love that buzzing sound. It's a good sign every time. Excellent. It's a horrible, treacherous path for them. Just the way I like it. I can't upgrade these towers. I'll have to hoover up quite a lot of debris, but hopefully I'll manage. We shall see, as always.
Tank Brigade reporting. Leading assault.
Well, coming.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens.
Alright, right. Wrong button again.
Assault helicopters, 1 click from alien base. Commencing attack.
Mobile AA support units prepare to fight. Initiating air superiority mission.
Oh, you won't have superiority in the air. You won't have superiority anywhere. Well, we are supreme. It says in the first planet we've conquered, that shall not be the last.
Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base.
Puny earthlings.
Jet fighters ETA 3 seconds.
Right, heading. I think they're doing. Are they doing fine now? Heading east. If anything, if for no other reason than to vacuum up all of this junk. No, literally junk, just scrap. And that was a grand mistake. Yeah, these little tanks might also heal, considering that green glow. And they're not healing my stuff. Alright, removing that flame tier, making this into regular artillery, and instead making this into a flame tower. Short range, but massive damage. Let's see how this works out. God damn it. Wait, this is a viable path. So why can't I just... I can reroute them through there, and I ought to. But of course these guys are impervious to laser fences. Well, in that case... I might as well give up on the idea of blocking all the units and making them go down there to the south. And instead defend from the angles, from fewer angles. Concentrating on that. Downgrade this to a regular plasma turret. There we go, let's be smarter about this. Make this into a flame tower. Should be able to fry them up. Wait, well hold on, this is a flame tower as well. So this shouldn't be a flame tower. Make this into a regular plasma tower. And this one shall be upgraded into what? A flame artillery tower, possibly. Oh, but I need some anti-air here, don't I? Yes, I do. I'm overdoing it a smidge. So 2 flame artillery towers might be a tad too much. Make this anti-air, which gives me another tower. Yeah, let's redirect him a bit more. There's another plasma tower. This cluster might just be able to do something. We shall see. It's an interesting concept.
Reporting. Leading assault.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens. Assault helicopters, 1 click from alien base. Commencing attack.
I need to aim a tiny bit, even with all this tech. So I probably should focus on that a tad.
Initiating air superiority mission. Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base.
One, 2, 3. Really? How? Oh god. One problem with this solution is that it completely neglects this path, as far as anti-air is concerned, which means that this... No, actually, let's sell this entirely. And make these into anti-air turrets once again, because there was a reason for me to have them as anti-air to begin with. That's it. Those are all my resources spent. Artillery or flame? Fine, 2 flame towers. Let's see how they do over here. Pick out those anti-air fighter remains. Stay the anti-air tank. Soon enough, I'll be out of here. I have bigger fish to fry, so to speak. And by fry, I mean, and by fish, I mean reapers, and by fry, I mean fry. Fine, sell this. Make this into an artillery flame tower. And over here, these at the start give me a single regular tower, that'll help. Fine, let's sell this. And that, and this. And instead upgrade these towers to do something rather than essentially nothing. Artillery flame towers it is. And this one shall be an artillery tower. Right, just artillery. And then we'll put a regular turret over here. Actually, is this the best spot? One more regular tower. Just artillery. Never mind the flame. Another artillery tower. And a single lone tower here? Fair enough. For anything that slips by. Down with those upgrades. What I need is more time. Not the pathetic amount of damage I can extract from these towers at this stage. Defenses are more important. This is more important. Rerouting them is significantly more important. Is this actually rerouting anything? Yes, it is. Isn't there a more effective way of rerouting them? Because no one's going through here. So those towers are as good as dead. Yeah, that's what I needed. Alright, I could make this into anything I desire. Let's make this into artillery. All of them are artillery now. Could make one of them flame. Let's say the central one. Just for the hell of it. Let's see how this works out. And let's sell this one. Can make one of them into a flame artillery at that. I'll have to keep an eye on the west, but as the path has been elongated, I might just be able to make it. Defending from the east and only occasionally heading west.
Assault helicopters, one click from alien base.
To make sure matters haven't gotten out of control entirely. Alright. This goes from flame artillery to artillery. I'm placing another turret right around Yeah. Actually, I don't want this to be a flame turret. That's just silly. Let's also make it artillery so it has some range. Well, I guess this mission is all about artillery turrets then. It would certainly appear so. And those two anti-air turrets that are doing a fine job defending against everything from the sky.
Tank brigade reporting.
They have a minimal range. It's fairly minimal. Still, this is so pointless. Why would I put artillery towers so close by? Hold on. Let's put it as high up there as it possibly can get. Move this one onto high ground as well. Nope. Minimal range. Minimum range strikes again. Where do I put it then? Has to be able to handle both. Alright. Let's downgrade this one to a regular tower. Same goes for this one. Move this one onto high ground if possible. Make it into another artillery tower. Move this. And what, turn this into a flame tower? What about artillery flame towers? Am I not going to use them at all? I could have this one on the highest of grounds with the artillery flame tower. In fact, I have considered another possibility of selling these towers entirely, handling the western front myself, and then having the eastern front be handled by towers alone. Seems perfectly feasible. Flame.
Impossible.
This is a nice height. This is where it should be placed. And I could place a single flame tower over here. in this choke point. Well, let's see how that works out. It's worth a shot.
Tank Brigade reporting. Leading us south.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens.
Move her up.
Assault helicopters one click away from alien base. Commencing attack.
Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base.
Move her up.
Mobile AA support units prepare to fight. Initiating air superiority mission.
Move her up again. Excellent.
Jet fighters ETA 3 seconds.
That's it, really? That's all of them? Wow, that was easy to dispatch. Clean all of this up. Excellent, I have another charge. Let's dispatch another turret over here. Or the deploy. Wow, that was the solution! It really was! Clear the tanks yourself, deal with everything. Okay, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up, come on.
The X-Morph defensive buildings are forming a maze. Our units are being slaughtered out there. Send heavy bombers to clear a path.
Warning, incoming heavy bombers. Ready strong anti-air defenses.
Speaking of strong anti-air defenses, I need to reposition everything again.
Impossible.
Yeah, none of this makes sense anymore.
Impossible. Impossible. Impossible.
Plenty of anti-air will be needed. Other than that, mostly just the defenses against the jumpers. No, there's some stuff approaching from other directions. There are tanks and anti-air tanks heading, coming from the northwest. From the west, there are some Humvees. From the east, jumpers, the Reapers. And from the northeast, some Humvees again. This is probably the best spot for anti-air that I can come up with. This is where they leave, which is irrelevant. And they come in from two directions only. Both of them are covered by this particular spot. So if I want to, and can possibly deploy more anti-air here, then that'll be great. If not, then so be it. Oh, can I Can I pretty much place them one on top of another? How is that possible? Seems impossible. More anti-air. Might be overdoing this, but... Well, that was a mistake. No. Anti-air. That's it. 4 anti-air towers clustered over here. And now I have to take care of the Reapers. Not just the Reapers. Notably, not just the Reapers. I'll try to use these towers to both block paths from the northeast and protect the Reapers with the artillery. Let's see if that's even possible. It most certainly is. Flaming artillery. And this spot will have a Reaper exclusive flaming tower. Actually, let's move it a bit. Right here. We're redirecting people here. Oh boy. Then there are the forces coming from the west. I have to funnel them somehow. As well, is there a point in funneling them through here? That's not that much of a time gain. I guess it might be prudent. Fair enough. Funneling them through here, placing a barrier. We're going south. What about these towers then? What should they do? What should they be? Actually, I can funnel them further. Yes, but then they won't travel near the towers necessarily. I could say place a flaming artillery tower over here. We'll have quite a bit of range. We'll be able to handle lanes both to the west and to the east. That seems fairly helpful. What else? What should these towers be then? Anything in particular? Once again, if I block off this direction, then they'll just go around. Which may seem quite... Actually, no, that's not that bad. Then I'll be able to make these into artillery towers. Or even flaming artillery towers. Yeah, but these then become reasonably useless, don't they? What else can I do? Ooh! That's clever. I could hypothetically funnel them a tad further north, so they have to travel... Why aren't you connected to this? I could funnel them north, so they have to go around here, even though they travel down this path, and therefore they're affected by, say, this turret. Let's make it a regular artillery one. Now it's got a reasonable bit of range to it. I find that quite neat. Look at this. They have to go around so many bends. All this time, they're affected by these flaming artillery towers. Are these flaming artillery? Or regular? Regular. Could I afford to have one flaming? Presumably. Yes, but I think it's better to have 2 artillery towers than have one of them be flaming and the other one be pretty much nothing. This little loop is quite ingenious. Although I'm not sure, this is pretty much within the minimal range. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. This is quite promising anyway. I might hypothetically compromise and get rid of one of the anti-air towers. We'll see if that becomes a necessity.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien structures.
Yes, payload. Oh look, fighters. Yeah, the anti-air defenses are The anti-air defenses are solid, but I need to remember that bombers have defenses of their own. Need to be reasonably cautious around them.
Assault helicopters ready. On course to alien base. Air units are getting shot down.
Damn right they are.
Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base. Armor squad ready to deploy. The hit is coming.
I know they say the hit is coming, but I always hear the hit is coming.
Mobile anti-air entering the battle zone. Targeting alien air units.
Alien air units? That's me! Oh, right, I need to collect. Oh, look, I can upgrade a tower. I can already afford to upgrade one. I should have been collecting from the start. This is ludicrous. Alright, heading west. And I'm switching this into a flaming artillery tower. Oh yeah! And this one into a flame tower.
Jet fighters in the zone, attacking the aliens.
Collect this. Possibly not the best placement, but this is still quite impressive. With those shots, they're just charging me up. Collect all of this, all the resources. Yep, they're done, they're toast. And everything over here to the east is also done. Some resources to collect. Not that many, I am too late. Have I missed anything? Everything is there, I think.
Our forces weren't able to cut through the alien defenses. New reinforcements are coming from the south. Now we can surround their base and attack from all directions.
The battle zone has been expanded.
Wave 5 out of 6. It's pretty much...
have gathered a strong assault force. Look out for their new anti-air tanks. They can repair other units, making our towers less effective.
Yes, I've
You should
noticed.
eliminate them as quickly as possible.
Sell everything. And then replant everything.
Impossible. Impossible.
I know. Seems that way anyway.
Impossible. Impossible.
Right, everything's sold. Plenty of resources. What do I do with this? They overlap over here. And there's only 2 of them. Not much coming from the Should be able to get away with using how many? 2, 3 towers for the anti-air exclusively.
Impossible.
I'm not sure about this anti-air tower. Let's sell it. Fine, let's get 3 anti-air towers. Better safe than sorry. If I don't need them, I can always just improve this later by selling it. Let's move it down here where it's genuinely needed. Alright, they're attacking from the south, mostly. What are the forces? Reapers coming from the north, converging with everything else. Ground forces, including the healing tanks, coming from northwest. What about the southern direction? Tanks, including healing tanks. Battle helicopters, tanks, including healing tanks over here, and Reapers through here. Reapers cannot fill my gates. The jumpers, the sweaters. But I guess I might call them Reapers for the rest of the playthrough. They are basically Reapers from StarCraft 2. I know that there's more than one way to skin a cat. I understand that if you're a unit with a jetpack, you don't have to be a Reaper, but come on. I can take care of the... Really? Take care of the Take care of the northwest? Yeah, because everything else converges on the southeast. So that makes a hell of a lot more sense than staying there and taking care of everything and having towers take care of one direction. That actually makes no sense. Because anything the towers need to take care of, it's, well, it's everything else. Fascinating. I don't even necessarily have to reroute them all that much, if at all. Let's try this on for size. A turret over here that's transformed into a flaming artillery one. I think I need to move it a smidgen north. Then another flaming artillery tower here. And then, you guessed it, another flaming artillery tower. After which point, I'll place a flaming artillery tower right next to the other 3 flaming artillery towers. Whoa, Nelly. I could force them to go further north. But that doesn't sound like the best of ideas, now does it? Because if I do, then all those flaming artillery towers will be pretty much useless. Once I place them elsewhere, that's certainly a possibility. Oh yes, not only is it a possibility, it sounds like a good idea. Alright. New plan. A flaming artillery tower here, at least one. Move it so they're not within its minimal range. Excellent. Move the other ones. All the resources I've gathered will be extremely handy in these circumstances. Now, what about the southern direction? Well, maybe I'll use my X-Morph to handle it. I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, they're all X-Morphs, aren't they? I meant my little UFO. No, they cannot for my redirection, but that's okay. For them I've planned the actual turrets, whereas everything else will just go over there. Upgrade this to flames. And this one should become a flame tower as well. This is a bit of southern defense. A flaming turret here. Oh, this one's unupgraded. That's somewhat disappointing. A flaming artillery tower as well. That's just 3 of them here. That's not enough. I need more. Also the Reapers. The Reapers need to be handled over there. Otherwise they all have too good of a time. How about a flaming artillery tower? Seems like a sensible solution to me. Now for the Western Front. This will also be moderately difficult to handle. Let's see now. Let's put that turret over here. Connected one over there. This is essentially useless at this point. This one could hypothetically be upgraded. I don't know about that. I could put flaming artillery on top of this. Yes, I think that's the best idea I can come up with. Isn't it always? Pretty much as far north as it can go. Reasonably far east as well. It's a lot of range. Quite respectable. Is this enough? Is this okay? Anti over here, times 3. Flaming artillery over here. This isn't particularly well reinforced. I hope it can take care of all the Reapers over there, but I'm not so sure. This is helping in the tiniest shred imaginable. This is heavily reinforced, as is... Well, this is reasonably heavily reinforced. Let's move one of those flaming artillery towers more north. Actually, I could just have it plop down here. I know, then they will be within the blind spot. I wouldn't want that. This might be a better idea and a better course of action. Alright, let's try this out, I guess. This is all questionable, but let's see how it plays out. Connect these, which reroutes. And rerouting seems to be the most important aspect of all of this. I can reroute them so that they are joined up with these Western guys.
Not enough resources.
Gotcha. Make this into an artillery tower. Move it a bit, so stuff isn't in its minimal range the whole time. Make this into a regular tower. Upgrade this into a flaming artillery tower. That ought to help. Upgrade into flaming artillery. Move a smidgen north. Actually, as much north as it's humanly possible. So not quite a smidgen. I could make this into a flame tower, but that would be a waste of resources. That's just one lane. This, however... No, it's not. What about other lanes? This is seemingly fine. This path is blocked. Rerouting them all there. Oh, of course, I have 4 artillery towers over here. Well, I guess I could upgrade one of them, at the very least, to a flaming artillery tower. And if need be, I can move these around. Let's try this again.
Tanks joining the attack. Mobile AA support units prepare to fight. Initiating air superiority mission. Light ground support moving fast. Confirming visual on the enemy.
There we go, no more healing for you. Over it up.
Assault helicopters 1 click away from alien base. Commencing attack.
Covering all of this up, I need to upgrade something. But what? Move this stuff up.
Grasshoppers reporting for battle. Jetpacks ready.
Upgrade this to flaming artillery. Keep blasting these tanks.
Air support, your location, 1 minute. Air support, experiencing heavy losses.
Repulse. This is good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Let's do this.
Tanks joining the attack. Mobile AA support units prepare to fight. Initiating air superiority mission. Light ground support moving fast. Confirming visual on the enemy.
Assault helicopters, one click from alien base. Commencing attack.
Let's hoover all of this up. Not much more to hoover up. Alright, over here. Heavy losses in the anti-air department. Well, sorry, in the air department, at least for the enemy.
Grasshoppers reporting for battle. Jetpacks ready.
Air support, your location, 1 minute. Air support experiencing heavy losses.
Flame. Gotta destroy those tanks. Gotta love those panic towers, built at the last possible second. Did this guy just
The X-Morph are fending off all our
jump
attacks
into a
one
crevice?
by one, as if they knew how we were going to hit them. Well, if we can't win with cunning, we'll squash them with brute force. All remaining units, prepare for the final assault.
Warning. Humans are preparing their final attack wave. Anticipate strong ground attacks from all directions, as well as heavy bomber and jumping unit attacks.
dismantle everything? All right. It's honestly not that much. Jumpers from here. And there. And bombers from one direction only. Connect these with our fans, which effectively reroutes. No, that's not the best of ideas. Hold on. Why would I reroute them south? No. What is this even supposed to be attached to? It's silly. Alright, first of all, this fence means that these guys get redirected. And second of all, these turrets mean that I can provide anti-air nicely over here to deal with the bombers. I'd love to say that that's the anti-air handled. Is there anything else that I want to do with the anti-air? Is there any more anti-air that I need? Well, I guess I could hypothetically add one more tower, redirecting the flow of these southern guys, possibly. Well, I could reroute them all the way over there. I probably should as well. Let's do that. Have them take the exceedingly scenic route. Look at the... Oh, and they turn at the last possible moment. Whoops. Going for here. So turning this into a flame tower might make a great deal of sense. Might as well. One flame tower added. Now they ignore this route entirely, go all the way here, north, 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 join up with this flow, and then head over there to converge on the base. That buys me ample time, which is quite an important resource. And of course, it merges them into a single flow, which means that I'll be able to barrage them with artillery towers. Or the flaming artillery towers, because it just may so happen to be the case. One flaming... Actually, this one should be the flaming one. So it'll be a regular artillery tower. And what the hell, let's just have 3 artillery towers here. That ought to be enough anyway. I can always add more, if need be. An artillery tower here to deal with both of these lanes. Actually, a flaming one. And let's move it far north. Now to handle these guys. The Humvees and the jumpers. I could redirect them a bit, but won't be able to do that much, especially against the jumpers. The jumpers are a whole different story. Connect these, and the flow should be redirected, but isn't. And it's redirected north. Not quite what I wanted. Ooh, if I could merge them over here, that would be swell, but that's quite unlikely, isn't it? Connect them. Yes, they will not go all the way around to the north or over here. They will go south. If I try to redirect them even further, presumably they will kind of give up on the entire concept. Or will they? We shall see. Yeah, they will take the path north. Instead. But if I block them here, they will go south unless I redirect them one more time. Which will merge them there. And of course, most importantly, it'll buy me plenty of time. I'm not sure that's worth it. It's reasonably far. But I could use some more towers. Oh well. Now I need to bombard the hell out of this.
Impossible.
This is hypothetically on the path of the bombers, but that's where they leave. Presumably they'll never make it here. If I do my job correctly. If I don't do my job correctly, it doesn't matter. One flaming artillery, two regular artillery. What else? These guys are getting bombarded by 4 artillery towers. This flow also gets handled in such a fashion. Now I just need to take care of the jumpers. Or, you know, the Reapers. They're left completely unhandled here, so let's put a single flame turret over here. See if that happens to be enough. They just give up? What? Really? I can put a single turret here and they decide it's better to go north and get bombarded? That's highly convenient. They ignore fences, but they refuse to go around things. I did not expect that to be the case, but I am nonetheless quite pleased with the result. As you might imagine. This ought to be enough, right? Fine, if anyone actually manages to make it all the way here. What if I block the flow through here? What happens then? Oh, then they decide to go around over there. You can block the paths. And they behave in very weird ways if you do so. I can't upgrade this tower because I do not have enough resources. This is a very bizarre arrangement, especially with what I'm doing to the west, but let's see how this plays out. Let's get rid of this nonsense. Oh, wait a minute. It's unlikely that I can do it, but let's give it a go anyway. Nope, can't connect them. Would have been absolutely glorious, but it won't happen. Wait, isn't this better though? Because I could block with 2 here, 2 there, but I can block with just 3. That is an improvement, and that's the improvement I was seeking. There we go, then that sends them north.
Impossible.
Alright. 2 artillery towers. Place another one. So a flaming artillery tower over here. Though I have to deal with jumpers somehow. And worse yet, there's these guys. Yeah, this might be the way to go. Turn this into a flaming turret. And we're off to the races. This path is blocked with those 3 little towers and the grids. Which is exceedingly helpful, my goodness. That was a brilliant choice. Reorganizing it like this frees up at least 1 single turret. And it does force the entire column of tanks to travel north through here. At the very least, that buys me plenty of time. Now, these anti-air turrets are not enough to handle the bombers, so I'll have to deal with them myself. Let's see how this works out. Alright, I'm making this into a regular turret. Can't allow myself such luxuries. And this will be upgraded into a flaming artillery turret. Everything else should hold. Let's see how this works out. Alright. Move this turret. Right, let's do this. Okay, here's the plan. I don't need this as urgently. This can entirely go away. This turret is only for blocking, so it doesn't matter that much either. Which frees up quite a few slots. Can upgrade this to anti-air. And if I put down 1 more anti-air tower, I should be safe from this guy. Four anti-air towers. That ought to be enough. I know what I need to handle now. Should be fine. The tanks coming from the south will be a bit more of a menace, but I will have plenty of time to prepare for them. Right, what did I mess up? What? What is this? What is this supposed to be? How did I leave these guys here? Oh boy, they're completely useless. That's plenty of points recovered. My goodness, is that pointless. I'm not going to be barraging this. That was left from previous attempts. Pointlessly, too. Alright. Let's add yet another artillery tower here. One more there. Make it flaming. That ought to be plenty. And then let's add some towers here. Mostly for redirection. To force them to waste time. Actually, I could redirect them there. Ooh, that's devious, I like it. Perfect! Well, with the exception of this, the direction of the jumpers is certainly not something I look forward to. And with this slight change, they're still headed this way, fair enough. But of course, the tanks will have to go all the way around. And the tanks from 2 lanes! This is not an insignificant change, not in the slightest. And these towers will deal a bit of damage. Also, the artillery towers will get more of a chance to set stuff on fire and blow stuff up. I guess this ought to be reverted to regular artillery, and this ought to be turned into flaming one. Perfect. Let's do this. Alright, let's downgrade this to a regular turret. And now what? Put another turret here, possibly? Sure, and force them to jump. Oh no. They'll just go around. They prefer to make fewer jumps. Let's move this flaming artillery tower over here, so that it can set stuff ablaze earlier on.
Not enough resources.
Now I could hypothetically put one here. Yeah, that seems to be a reasonable plan. One flaming artillery tower here to initially set stuff ablaze, then 3 artillery towers here, 1 flaming artillery tower there. How about I sell this and make one of those artillery towers into a flaming alternative? I can move this a smidgen further south. Yes. Perfect. We'll see. Alright, let's move these things a tad. For instance, let's downgrade this to a regular tower. Actually, a flame tower would also be quite handy. Might as well set the world on fire. If not the world, then at least them, a bit. Let's make it into a regular one. Longer range will be appreciated. Another regular one. Let's see how this works out.
Tank Brigade reporting. Leading assault. Grasshoppers reporting for battle. Jetpacks ready. Armor squad ready to deploy. The hit is coming. Mobile anti-air entering the battle zone. Targeting alien air units.
Covering up enough for one more tower. Excellent. Planting one here.
Tanks joining the attack. Mobile AA support units prepare to fight. Initiating air superiority mission.
Cover all of this up. All of it.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release.
No healing tanks.
Structures.
Oh, healing tanks, damn it.
Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base.
Nope. These need to be eliminated with extreme prejudice on site. Oh, I see. I need to pay attention to the minimap to spot them, this little silly plus sign, and immediately to dispose of them. And then I need to dispose of these guys, because they are also a menace.
Fighters, ETA 3 seconds.
Not a tower, this should be able to handle the Reapers, right? Whoa, no! I've almost managed. Oh no! Alright, this is basically it. It pretty much works.
Tank Brigade reporting. Leading assault. Grasshoppers reporting for battle. Jetpacks ready. Armor squad ready to deploy. The hit is coming. Mobile anti-air entering the battle zone. Targeting alien air
Covering
units.
this stuff up. And then heading east. One more tower here.
Tanks joining the attack. Mobile AA support units prepare to fight. Initiating air superiority mission.
Gotta destroy those support tanks.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien structures.
As long as I dispose of them, it's all gonna be fine. Move her up. Oh, that's the end of this column. Wonderful. This, however, is not. Alright, let's upgrade this to a flame one. That ought to do it. We'll see.
Tank Brigade reporting. Leading assault. Grasshoppers reporting for battle. Jetpacks ready.
Over it up.
Armor squad ready to deploy. The hit is coming. Mobile anti-air entering the battle.
Over up.
Targeting alien air units.
Enough for one tower. That's great. One tower coming right up.
Tank joining the attack. Mobile AA support.
The support
units
tanks
prepare
need to be
fight.
destroyed.
Initiating air superiority mission.
Done.
Bombers entering danger zone. En route to release payload on alien structures.
Grasshoppers on site. Heading direct to alien base.
Destroy the support tank. And another one. Move her up. Support tanks need to be destroyed, all of them. I can afford another tower, just in time.
Jet fighters ETA 3 seconds.
How's that support tank situation? One here. Charge up. Move the stuff up. Wrong button. Sell them. And upgrade them, this one to a flaming one. Whatever, doesn't matter anymore.
Jet fighters in the zone. Attacking the aliens.
Good stuff. I've managed. Juggling a bit.
The aliens have won. This area is completely saturated with X-Morph structures. We won't be able to win it back.
Mission accomplished. Another harvester core secured. Humans have been cut off from resource deposits. Our consciousnesses will be grateful to you for assimilating this planet. You may now move to the next region.
Wonderful. Perfect, no cold damage. Time, quite poor. It took me a while to perfect this. Great on regenerations, great on debris collection. Gold victory, yet again. Always fail on something. Yeah, but the time is utterly pathetic. It's the total time, not the playthrough time of the successful run, but the playthrough time of all the attempts taken together. Oh well.